Hello children, welcome to 7th Science online classes. Chapter 10 Respiration in Organisms. So in the last class we studied the mechanism of breathing in human beings, and today we will see the respiration or the breathing system in some other animals. Breathing in other organisms. Many animals have lungs in their chest cavities like human beings. So human beings have a chest cavity, and inside the chest cavity we have lungs. And some animals also lungs in their chest cavities. For example, lions, elephants, goats, cows, snakes and birds. And today we are going to see the breathing in some other insects and some other animals and some plants also. We will see the breathing system in cockroach, breathing system in an earthworm, fish and some plants. Okay, we will see one by one. Breathing in cockroach. Many insects like cockroach have small openings called spiracles present on the sides of the bodies. So this is the cockroach, and the sides of the body, they don't have some lungs and that kind of respiratory system, because they are insects, small organisms, so that have no respiratory organs like that in our human beings or such animals. They have some small openings, and that openings are called spiracles, present on the sides of the body. So their sides of the body, they have small openings, and that openings are called spiracles. So spelling spiracles, spiracles. So many openings are there, so spiracles. Also they have an air tube like structure called the trachea that allows the exchange of gases in these insects. A tube like structure. So this you can see here in the picture, a tube, many tubes are there. So through this tube, exchange of gases takes place. Oxygen take inside and carbon dioxide outside. That kind of exchange of gases takes place through this tube like structure, and this structure is called trachea. Trachea, trachea. Okay, so these two words are important. First one, small opening. Through the small openings, gases are going outside and inside. That small openings on the sides of the cockroach are called spiracles, and tube-like structure inside the body, that is called trachea. The air enters the body through the spiracles. The air enters through the body through spiracles and diffuses in the cells via the trachea. Diffuses means it spread all over its body through the trachea, because trachea is a tube-like structure. So through this opening, air come inside their body, and through the tube-like structure called trachea, that air diffuses or spread throughout their body. Similarly, the air from the cells enters the trachea and moves out of the body through spiracles. And the same way, some gases are expelled out, like carbon dioxide. So that gas expelled out through the spiracles. So that is the mechanism, breathing mechanism in cockroach or that kind of insects. Next, breathing in earthworms. So you are very familiar with these earthworms. Earthworms have a soft, sliming and moist skin. They have a soft skin and slimy, that is when you are touching it feels slippery. So that is called sliming, and moist skin. Hence, the gases can easily pass in and out of the earthworm through its skin. So its breathing system or the exchange of gases through its skin, because the skin is moist and soft and slimy. So that is why the gases pass in and out through its skin. So that is very important. Earthworm breathing through skin. Similarly, frogs also have a slippery and moist skin that can help in breathing. However, frogs contain lungs too. So frogs contain lungs also, and their body also, their sometimes they breathing through the skin. Okay, so that is the breathing mechanism in earthworm. So it's very easy, breathing gases exchange through their skin. Next is breathing underwater. So some animals that live underwater have a special respiratory organs called gills. Very important that respiratory organ are called gills. They are a comb-like structure present on the skin of these animals. So here you can see one fish, and this part is called gills, and that gills are look like the comb. Okay, see. So through this comb, the gases exchange. Gills allow the exchange of gases between animals and the water easily. Some animals called the amphibians. Amphibian means like example frog, and that amphibian they live in water as well as on land. Amphibians can breathe on land by lungs and through moist skin under water. For example, frogs and toads. Toads also some kind of frogs. So on land they can breathe by lungs, but when they are living inside the water or underwater they are using skin. And this fish that their structure is called what? Gills. Okay, Gill, gill. Respiration in plants. We know that plants also respire. They take in the carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere and use it in the process of photosynthesis to produce food. As a result of photosynthesis in plants, they release out oxygen in the environment. Okay, so plants respire, but in this process of photosynthesis, they take in carbon dioxide for the production of food, and they leave out oxygen gas. But in the respiration, breathing time, they take oxygen gas and carbon dioxide leave, same as us. See in the picture also, see here the plant parts, each plant part take oxygen and they leave carbon dioxide. Here also root also take oxygen from the soil, and the soil particle, these are the soil, and in the between the particles oxygen air is there. So this root take oxygen and they leave carbon dioxide. Now we'll see all the parts of the plants can independently respire, that is they can take in the oxygen and release carbon dioxide on their own. So each part of the plant part, they take in oxygen and leave carbon dioxide in the process of respiration. The leaves of the plants have stomata present upon them, which are small pore-like structures. Small openings are there under the leaves. Okay, they allow gas exchange in leaves. So that stomata help to the exchange of gases. So you already studied this thing. The roots of the plants have hair-like structures on them, hence they can absorb the air present in the soil. So here the root have small hair-like parts are there. On when you are just check the root very closely, you can see small hair-like structures. They help the plant to take or absorb oxygen present in the soil. Next is why plants can die if overwatered. See the condition. When overwatered means we are giving more and more unnecessarily we give water to the plants. So then you can see the condition of the plant. We know that the roots get oxygen from the soil. We also understand that the air in the soil is present between the soil particles. Okay, so soil contain oxygen. So that oxygen is taken by the root of the plant. Along with the air, soil also contains some water or moisture. If we overwater the plants, the spaces between the soil particles get clogged or blocked. Okay, here. So these are the soil particles, and this is the root, and here air spaces also there. And when we overwatered, these particles clogged or they're blocked, and the root doesn't get the oxygen. As a result, the roots will not be able to get enough air and the plant can die. Okay, so don't overwater a plant.